Hello everybody, I hope you're okay, I hope you're doing well. My name is Emma and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome. So for those of you that are new here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little introductory video, just so you know a little bit about me. So I'm 36 years old, I am from Yorkshire, I have been on my weight loss journey for many years and struggled. I am a Mounjaro user. I have been using Mounjaro since July of last year, 2025. I'm on the 7.5 milligram. And I also have mental and physical health conditions, including BPD, depression, elevated fatty liver, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and type 2 diabetes. Okay, so what's been happening? So, about 4 weeks ago, I went to see my dietitian, who said I was 21 stone 1, and then I saw her again a couple of weeks ago, and she then said that I was 22 stone 2. So I've gained a pound. What's a pound? Pound's nothing. Can lose that pound again, no problem. I have also made a few more changes to my diet. I don't drink as much fizzy pop as I used to. Sometimes I could drink 2 cans a day, sometimes even 3. But now I barely have like 3 a week. So I'm really trying to cut down. Especially as I'm also wanting bariatric surgery. I'm wanting the gastric bypass. I know that I can do this. I've got a bit of a problem with portion sizes. But other than that, I seem to be doing okay. Breakfast I have slowly incorporated because I've never been a breakfast person. I've had breakfast in the past where I've had to have it, but in recent years I just haven't really bothered with eating breakfast. But when I do have breakfast now, it's usually boiled eggs. It's those pre-packed boiled eggs that you get from the sandwich section in supermarkets. I also have yogurt as well. Me and my partner went to Spoons for our breakfast a couple of weeks ago, and I had scrambled egg on toast with a hash brown and a portion of beans. I always have ketchup with the majority of my meals, and I had ketchup with this. I am trying to cut down on ketchup as well, because I've had ketchup for many years, and I know that eventually I will have to give it up completely because I can't have ketchup once I've had the surgery. I do know that. I have to see my health and wellbeing coach in a couple of weeks. Actually, the last time I went to see my health and wellbeing coach, she checked my weight and she said I weighed the same. So I hadn't actually lost and I hadn't actually gained when I saw a health and wellbeing coach. And she's also happy with the changes that I'm making. When I went shopping with my other half on Wednesday, I didn't put any chocolate in the trolley. I didn't put any sweets in there either. I put quite a lot of veg in there. So for tonight's tea, I have got pork loins and veg. And I'm having carrots, mushrooms, sliced red bell pepper, because I really do like bell peppers, they're quite nice. And I'm going to have small amount of peas and sweet corn with the vegetables as well. And then tomorrow I've got the same. And then for dinner Tuesday I have a steak. So I'm looking forward to my meals. The only problem with me is portion sizes. I am still struggling with my portion sizes. It was suggested to me that I get a small dinner plate, and I do have small plates. But usually I just forget and use my big one, or I use my big bowl for my food. I thought that I would eat a lot over Christmas, and I didn't. Because in previous years, I have eaten quite a lot of the wrong stuff in the festive season. So I've like had Christmas cake, loads of mince pies, Yule logs, nuts. I didn't get any nuts last year. Normally I get salted nuts and cashew nuts. But no, I didn't get any last year. I only had one Christmas cake. It's the iced fruit slab. Normally I buy 2 or 3 of those, but I didn't. I only got one. I've still got my individual Christmas puddings. I thought I would have eaten them as well by now, but I haven't. So I'm proud of myself for that. And still have 1 tub of chocolates left as well. Mixed, they're not all the same, which I am giving to my other half to take home because I don't want them. There's quite a few in there as well, so he can take them home to his mum. And then I won't be tempted to start eating them out of the tub, so I'll give them to him. So yeah, my dietitian said to me, it's gone Christmas. We all eat a lot over the festive season. We all tend to put on weight, and I know I did. I know I definitely put weight on over the festive season. I know in my heart that I can do this, and I am determined to shed some weight. My HbA1c, I had my blood test done and the results came back that they had actually gone up, but still within the threshold, as apparently tier 4 that I will be getting referred to eventually. They said ideally they want me at 65, but they will accept me at 70. Now I was 68 before, and I am now, my HbA1c is 70. So I am still within that. So I am quite happy because I was expecting it to I think I was expecting it to be a lot higher than what it was. So it's good that it hasn't gone up by much at all. Just 2. So yeah, I am very pleased with that. I am going to continue doing what I've been doing with breakfasts. And if I don't really fancy anything for breakfast, I'll just have like a skinny bar or, I don't know, something like that. Because I know that I can't go without having breakfast. My sister's auntie has said that that's not good for me. When I told her that I hadn't had breakfast and I don't really eat it, she's like, oh, that's not good for you. And I'm like, I know. So that's one thing I need to do. I will eventually combat my portion size problem, and my biggest weakness at the moment is potatoes. So chips, crisps, mash. However, I haven't actually had many crisps for a while. I think I've only had 5 packets in the last month, which is really good for me because normally I have at least 2 a day. I should just point out now that I used to have a binge eating disorder, which is under control. Because when I was at my worst with binging, what I used to do was I used to have 4 or 5 packets a day. Not just crisps, but I'd have 6 ice creams as well as 6 chocolate bars. That was me at my worst binging. But yeah, that is under control. It has been for a good few years. When we went shopping, me and my partner, I didn't put any crisps in. I did look at the crisps. I was looking for ones that were like 100 calories or less. And I couldn't see any French fries or Monster Munch, as I really like them. So I thought, nope, forget it. I'm not going to put any crisps in. So I'm really proud of myself for actually fighting the temptation of having crisps. And yeah, I've put beans and sausage as well. That's another problem. I do like beans and sausage a lot, and I've been told to slowly eliminate them from my diet as well. What I used to do was I used to get 7 tins. Sometimes I'd get about 8 tins, and they would last me like an entire week. Sometimes I'd actually have 2 in one day, which is bad, I know. But lately I've only been buying 4 tins, so I only really have like 4 days worth of beans and sausage. My health and wellbeing coach has been like, well, can you not like have half a tin? And I'm like, it's only 400 calories, and you know that's my actual dinner. So no, I'm just gonna stick to having the big ones for now. I mean, 200 and something calories for half a tin. I'm probably going to end up having something else anyway if I only have half a tin. So I stick to a full tin, and then I have I take my medication because I'm also not just on Mounjaro, but I am also on a couple of other injections as well, Toujeo and I think it's Traceba as well, which are helping to keep my blood sugars low. Excuse me. So, as for exercising, it is difficult because of my chronic pain. I try and exercise, and then after not very long at all, within seconds, it's difficult for me to continue. So, I just do what I can, and if I find that things are getting too much, I just stop. I slow down. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to say. I don't think there is. Any other changes that I might have made? Yeah, not eating as much chocolate, not buying crisps, cutting down on fizzy drinks. Yeah. Protein. I intend to up my protein by getting chicken pieces, other items that I need to up them, up my protein, and also my fibre. I like wholemeal bread. I don't eat enough of it though, and I know that I won't be able to have bread either once I've had the surgery. I know there's a lot of things that I won't be able to have when I've had the surgery. But yes, I do like wholemeal bread. I have to have margarine on it, and it's low spread margarine. I cannot have bread or toast without margarine. Just can't eat it. Too dry. It's always been a big no-no. I've always had to have something on it. And I do like the reduced sugar marmalade as well. I can't remember the name of who makes. I think it's Seville. I'm not sure. But I usually get it from the supermarket. So yeah. So I'm hoping to have lost a little bit of weight by the time I see my health and wellbeing coach in 2 weeks' time. And then hopefully lost a little bit more when I see my dietitian in 4 weeks' time. The Mounjaro is still doing what it's meant to be doing though, which is, helping to regulate my blood sugars. I am still struggling with, using Mounjaro. I still don't, I'm trying to explain this and I don't know what words to use. I'm still not feeling full, basically. I'm using the Mounjaro, but I'm still not feeling full. So I was hoping that I would have been able to combat that by now. I've been on Mounjaro since July of last year. But I do know that if I eat too much, I start feeling sick and I have stomach issues. So it is working in that respect, but it's just not helping me stay full. So I think what I'm going to have to do is up my water intake and put it back to between 3 to 4 litres a day, if I can manage that. If I can't manage that, then I'll just stick to 2. Right, so that's an update from me. Thank you for watching. I'm really sorry if I seem a bit out of it tonight. It's just that before I started filming this, some idiot thought it would be absolutely hilarious to chuck 2 Weetabix through my letterbox. So I'm a little bit angry tonight, a little bit annoyed. So you know, that's why I seem a little bit, you know. Right, so, yeah. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel and leave a comment. I will be back with another video once I've seen my health and wellbeing coach, or maybe when I've seen the dietitian. So thanks again, and bye bye.